You might be wondering why in the world I threw a Molotov at that player in Dead Rails. Well, to understand that, we have to rewind a little. I was in the lobby when I noticed two strange things. A bottle of snake oil lying on the ground, and a billboard that read "War with Tesla." Ignoring both, I decided to create a 4-player room, just for fun. I never thought things would turn out the way they did. The game started off normally. I was a bit late to reach the gold, so I bought 2 bandages and gave one to a bacon player. In return, he gave me $30. I used it to buy a piece of coal, and we moved on. Then, out of nowhere, one player fell off the train. Thankfully, the driver stopped, only to call him a noob. Moments later, 2 more players fell, so I jumped off too. But this time, the train didn't stop. We were forced to walk, and to make things worse, one of the players didn't even know how to attack. I had to step in to save him, nearly dying in the process. The driver wasn't happy about it either, but somehow we made it back to the train. Then suddenly, one player fell off the train. I told the driver to stop, but he just said, "Shut up." A second later, that player disconnected. Before looting the town, me and the last bacon player hit the doctor's house. When we came back, the driver was asking for snake oil. Like, bro, you didn't even do anything. I fought all the zombies alone, and he's just sitting there in the train acting like the boss. After looting the bank, I even shared some loot with the bacon player. But when we returned, the driver started asking for gold. I said, "No." He just replied with one word: "Bet." Like, what does that even mean? In the safe zone, I bought a Molotov, just in case. Then out of nowhere, the driver started the train, leaving the bacon player behind. I told him to stop. Moments later, the bacon player texted. He said he died. Then one last message: "Bye." That's when I snapped. The driver was selling bandits in the safe zone. So I threw the Molotov, and in the end, he burned. So I welded him to the train and threw him far away. That was my victory.